Internet. It's Tuesday again. It's time for me to talk to my computer for about half an hour and then listen to myself over and over and over again because I know no one else will. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. Alright, let's talk about heroes. I love heroes. I've got comic books, all 4 seasons on my movie shelf back there, and I love it. So let's start the quiz portion. White man's overbite. Favorite main character? Sylar, because eyebrows. My friend who got me into the show, one day we got together and pretty much marathoned all seasons at the time, and we ended up making this database based on Sylar. It's based on what he's wearing in the episode, how badass he is, who he interacts with. And so whenever we want to see something specific Sylar related, all we have to do is go to this database and we can pick out which episode we want to watch based on his attributes. I'm not kidding. We have clothing status, hair status, relationship status, physical status, emotional status, and miscellaneous attributes worth mentioning. We went into detail. Say we want to see Sylar with a fake accent. There's a category for that. We can just go and look and see what episode he has a fake accent, and then we can watch it if we're in the mood for it. We started one for Peter, but we never actually got to finish it, and maybe someday we will. Plus, at Comic-Con 2 years ago, I met Zachary Quinto, and he is super mega foxy awesome hot, and he's really, really nice. So that was cool too. Favorite non-main character is probably Molly, because she was adorbs, and then she just disappeared and you never heard from her again. Whatever. Least favorite character? I'm gonna have to go with Nathan's hobo beard. Yeah. No, but really. That Nikki, Jessica, Tracy hybrid thing character, I don't even, no. And there's a Barbara in there somewhere. There was 4 of them or something. I was just completely disinterested in all of their storylines. I thought that when Nikki died that my troubles were going to be over because there was no more Nikki and there was no more Jessica who had a stupid superpower anyway. And then Tracy showed up and, I wanted to stab myself in the face repeatedly with a spork. Best villain? I know he ended up not really being a villain, but I have this really big lady boner for HRG. But, yeah, HRG. And you have to call him that. He's not Noah, he's HRG. Period. Favorite episode is The Wall, because I just love the dynamic that grows between Peter and Sylar in that episode when they're in Sylar's head. And, you know, the wall being a metaphor for their relationship. They have to break through it, and then they can work together. And it's just really, it's really an adorable episode when you think about it. Plus, Sylar with a sledgehammer. Least favorite episode? Okay, it's in season 3, and it's the 1961 episode that was all about Angela Petrelli's backstory. And I don't care enough about Angela Petrelli to want to know her backstory. What got me into the show? Okay, I avoided Heroes for the longest time because, you know, it was one of those fads and I was totally hipster and I didn't want to do anything that was a fad. So I just completely avoided it. And then I ended up watching the Star Trek reboot and I loved the guy who played Spock. And my friend Tara kept saying, "That's Sylar. That's why you need to watch Heroes." And so I said, and I gave it a try. And yeah. Thanks, Tara. The show has ended, and once again, this is one of those shows that as soon as I got into it, it got canceled. Part of my curse. I was really sad to hear that it was ending, but I mean, even I have to admit that that show jumped multiple sharks. All the sharks. But I didn't want the show to go away, and they definitely did not have to end it on a cliffhanger like that. No. No. And the ultimate question, the ship. Today's ship is Peddler. It just goes with that whole villain and hero thing, and how you just want them to mush their parts together and get it on. Yeah, that's basically what I want Peter and Siler to do all the time. Plus, you know, they just make sense. They can both take abilities whenever they want, and then they can just live forever and be hot and powerful and understand one another. They're basically the only two that can do that. I put some links to my favorite Petlar videos in the playlist for you. There's also another video that's not on YouTube, and the link is in the description for you. It's one of my all-time favorites ever, and I think everyone should see it because it's hot. It's really hot. Okay, that's it for this week. I'm gonna go have lunch and play with the dog or something. Leave me questions, comments, subscribe, like, whatever. Let me know what you think, and what I should talk about next time.